When I agreed to spend the summer with my girlfriend Kelsey and her family, I expected quiet predictability. I had just finished my junior year of college and landed an internship near her hometown. Kelsey's aunt, Valerie, offered me her guest room, a generous arrangement I didn't think twice about. Kelsey reassured me that her aunt was easygoing, rarely home, and always traveling for work. Perfect, I thought. But when I met Valerie for the first time, I almost mistook her for Kelsey's older sister. She carried herself with a kind of unforced elegance, tall, poised, her dark hair pinned loosely, hazel eyes that seemed to study a person longer than necessary. She laughed easily, and when she hugged me, it lingered just enough to feel intentional. At first, life in the house was seamless. Kelsey split her time between her small apartment near work and my room at Valerie's, so I often had the place to myself. Mornings were quiet, except for the rare times Valerie was home. Occasionally, we'd share coffee in the kitchen. Her robe usually hung loose, her tone playful, her teasing laced with something I couldn't quite place. Then came the morning that shifted everything. Kelsey had left early to meet a friend, and I indulged in sleeping late. Around 10, I stumbled into the bathroom and let the hot water wash over me. Eyes closed, steam thick in the air, I almost didn't hear the door creak open. "Babe?" I called out. A pause, then a voice that wasn't hers. "Not quite," Valerie said, casual, amused. My stomach dropped. "I thought you were out," I managed. "Came back early." Didn't mean to interrupt. But she didn't leave. Instead, her steps carried her closer. Through the fogged glass, I could just make out her silhouette. "Relax," she murmured. "I'm only grabbing something from the cabinet." I froze, every sense sharpened. She reached for a bottle above the sink, then lingered. "I always loved this shower when I was younger," she said, almost wistfully. "It felt like the one place you could think clearly." "Yeah," I replied, throat tight. "It's peaceful." Her voice softened. "You're a sweet guy. And handsome, too." Kelsey chose well. Then, just as suddenly, she left. By the time I stepped out, the room was empty, like nothing had happened. But something had. In the days that followed, Valerie was around more often. She made breakfast, brushed my hand when passing me a mug, paid me compliments that grew bolder. And though I told myself to ignore it, the attention stirred something I didn't fully understand. One evening, I was fixing a light in the hallway when she passed by in a sleeveless dress. She stopped, watching me work. "You're good with your hands," she said, a smirk tugging at her lips. "I like that in a man." Our eyes met. Neither of us looked away. For a moment, the air between us felt charged, dangerous. Then she whispered, "I should finish dinner," and slipped away. We never spoke about it, about the shower, the looks, the touches. At dinner, we sat in silence, pretending the tension didn't exist. I never crossed the line. I never betrayed Kelsey. But Valerie made me feel something I wasn't prepared for, seen, desired, like a secret she wanted to unravel. And maybe that was the power of it, not what happened, but what almost did. That summer taught me that attraction doesn't always announce itself, and it doesn't always demand action. Sometimes it lingers quietly, leaving its mark. Even now, years later, whenever a bathroom door creaks open mid-shower, my heart skips in the same way it did that morning, caught between fear and possibility. Please like and subscribe my channel for more romantic videos.